Hello there, welcome back to our YouTube channel CAD-CAMSTER. Today we will design this part exercise. This is another series of our part exercise tutorial, and this is an advanced level of part exercise which we will draw in this tutorial. Now I'm going to design this, and I am going to use this 2D drawing in order to design this part. It contains all the dimensions which are required to design this part. This is an advanced level of exercise, so make sure you watch this video from start to end so that you can easily understand how to design this part in a very simple approach. And if you need this 2D drawing, you can download it from the link in the description box, or if you need more 2D drawings like this, you can download it from our website, which is mentioned in this image. Now before getting started, if you haven't subscribed our YouTube channel, subscribe our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any updates. Now first I will talk about the approach, how I am going to design this part. You can see here there are two main bodies, this one and this one. All these two bodies I will create with the help of revolve feature. First I will design this longer body outer section along the central line, then I will use revolve command to create the whole profile, and same as here I will first design its outer body or outer cross section, then I will use revolve command, and to create these inside cutouts, or which you can see with the help of this dashed lines, I am going to use revolve cut. You can see here. So let's get started. Let me exit this. First I will enter into the part mode. For that, click here file, select here new, select part and press OK key. Now let me switch to plain white so that you can easily view. Now go to sketch, select front plane to sketch. Now first I will create a center line which will behave as a revolve axis. So go to here, select center line and create a vertically upward or downward as you want a center line like this. Now I will create a sketch of the outer profile of this body. For that, select your line command and snap this point. First move towards left in horizontal direction. You can see the horizontal symbol, constraint symbol. Now in downward direction like this. Now like this. Now create a vertically downward and this little bit of inward, then you can see a straight downward direction line like this. Now close this sketch. Now I will assign some dimensions. You can see here at the top, from here to here it is 78 mm, so this will be half of 78. All these dimensions are in millimeter. This will be 78 divided by 2, 39. Now this body here, its dia, we have to look here. Now for the dimensions of this outer surface, we have to go through the top view. Now let me explain you something. There are so many dimensions or dia here, so don't get confused. I will explain you all. First, this is the 78 mm dia, is the dia of the top base, this one. Now you can see there is a cutout to a thickness, some thickness, and after that there is another cutout through all. So here this 50 mm dia is actually the dia of this boss base from here to here, because it is not visible from the top view due to these cutouts. That's why it is shown in the hidden line with the help of hidden lines. And these two dia 44 and 38 mm are the dia 44 of this cutout, and the smaller one which we can see, you can see this one is of 38, and at last this one is of 32 and this one is of 12, and from here to here it is 19. So this one is of 50 mm from here to here on, so this will be the half. Go to smart dimensions, select this line and this one, this will be 25. Now here this thickness is 10 mm. Now enter the value of 10 mm. Now from here to here it is 32 at the last section, so this will be 16, like this. Now height, you can see it is 26 mm. Enter the value of 26 mm. Now we have to add some more dimensions, like you can see it is 82 from here to here. Select this point and select this point. This is 82. Now you can see our sketch is fully defined. Let me verify it one more time. From this top base to this, it is 92. From top base up to here, you can see it is 92. Now I'm going to use revolve base feature. For that, first select this line and uncheck this for construction. Now go to features, select here extrude boss, select here revolve boss base. Axis will be this one. Now click here OK. You can see we have created the main body of the first part. Now I'm going to create this one. For that, I have to create a reference plane, and at a distance of 90 millimeters. You can see from this center to this center it is 90 millimeters. From this center to this center this is 90 millimeters. So I'm going to create a reference plane at a distance of 90 millimeters apart. Let me go through the reference geometry. First we have to specify a plane, like I'm going to use this right plane to create this reference plane. Now go to reference geometry, select planes and enter the value of 90 mm like this. Direction is good, I can create in this direction. Now click here OK. Now select this plane and normal to and sketch. Now again I am going to create one center line like this in a vertical direction. You can see here vertical constraint is showing. Now again select line command. Now this time I am going to create the outer profile of this body. You can see here this body is a bit longer. You can see it ends here, but it ends a bit longer. So first I will select this point and create a line like this, then downward direction and inward, then again in the downward direction. Now a little bit of inward and up to here, because it ends a bit lower than this body. Let me delete this relation and drag it up to here. I am going to add one more relation. Select this line and select this origin point. Make them coincident so that this line doesn't move from this origin point. Now I have to assign some dimensions. For that, smart dimension, select smart dimensions. Now you can see we have these dimensions. For the top dimension, we have to go through this. You can see this outer one is of radius 50, means this will be 50. Now let's talk about the thickness. Thickness is 8 mm, 8 millimeters. Now select this line, enter the value of 8 mm. Now you can see from top to bottom it is 64 plus 6, which is 70 mm. From top to this bottom, this is 70 mm, like this. And from this top of this space to this edge, it is 114 mm. So select this top edge of other body and select this base. This will be 114 mm, like this. Sorry, let me delete this distance because it is not up to here, it is up to here. You can see up to here. So again, select smart dimension, select this one and this one. This distance is 114 mm. Now looks like there is an error. Let me drag this like this. Now it is good. Now I will add some more dimensions. Now you can see from here to here it is 10 mm. From this view, the thickness is 10 mm. So go to smart dimension, select this side and enter the value of 10 mm. Click here OK. Now from here to here, it is given with the help of this view. You can see this radius is 35. So select this one and this one. This is 35. Now it is fully defined. Now go to features, select here revolve boss base, and I have made this axis with the help of construction line. That's why it is asking for. I will click OK. Now you can see, click here OK. Let me hide this plane. You can see we have created our both bodies. Now I am going to use this front plane to sketch. Now click here sketch. Now I will create two rectangles here to create these bodies, which you can see. Select here 3-point corner rectangle, select this first point, second point and this third point, like this. Again select a 3-point corner rectangle, select this first point, this second point and third point. Now go to smart dimension, select this side and this side. This will be 6 mm. Now this height is 6 mm. So select this side, go to smart dimension, select this side. This is also 6 mm. Now this will be up to the mid, you can see, and this is up to the inner wall, which is thick 6 mm, which you can calculate by subtracting the dias of the outer body and the inner body. Now this is, we will simply drag this up to, this is coincident, let me drag this up to here and delete this coincident relationship, and so let me make this horizontal and delete this coincident relationship and drag it up to here and drag this point up to here. Now I will add one more relation. I will select this point, control select this point and make them vertical up to here. Now this will be up to the mid, so I will select this point and select this origin, select this point, make them vertical like this. Now this need not to dimension these because this we haven't created the cutout yet, so it will be merged in the body thickness. I will use here extrude base. Now we have to specify the thickness. For that I will move to this view. You can see here I have created this portion and this portion. Now their thickness is 32 mm. So I will select here from mid plane and enter the value of 32 mm like this. Click here, OK. Now you can see. Again I will select this front plane, normal to and sketch. Now this time I will again select here 3-point corner rectangle, select this point and up to here. Now select this point, control select this point and merge them or make them coincident like this. Now again select here features, go to extrude boss base, select here mid plane. Now we have to specify the thickness. For that you can see your thickness is 6 mm. From this isometric view, this thickness will be at the mid. So enter the value of 6 mm. Make sure you check here merge results, because if it is unchecked it will be a separate multi-body, then you have to face some issues and errors. Now click here OK. You can see we have created this portion. Now we have to create some holes and some cutouts. For that I am going to use again revolve feature, and first let me choose a proper plane to create sketches. For example, first I will create this smaller body inner section. So I have created I will select this plane again, normal to and sketch. Now I will select here center line and create a center line up to here. Now select line again and I will create this inner profile which is shown by the hidden lines. So select a line command, snap this point and move up to here like this. Now in downward direction, now towards left, and close this sketch by moving downward and left. Now you can see, now I have to assign some dimensions. You can see this is 58, so this will be half of 58 means 58 divided by 2. Now height will be 56 mm. Go to smart dimension, select this side and this side. This is 56 mm. Sorry. Delete this relation. Looks like I made a mistake while extruding this figure. So exit this sketch. Let me check where did I go wrong. Now select this revolve and edit sketch. Now normal to. Now from this top to bottom it is 64 plus 670. Looks great. Sorry, it is not up to here, it is up to here. Let me delete this relation and again select this one and this one. It is 70, like this. Now sorry, looks like it is hidden. So I will select this one and click here show. Now it is good. Now I will edit this sketch which I was creating earlier, normal to. Now go to smart dimensions. Now select, you can see from here, or you can simply, there is 6 mm gap between this inner thickness and wall. It is 6 mm thick. So select this one and this one. Enter the value of 6 mm, click here OK. Now this is 10 mm. So select this side and this side. This will be 16 mm, 10 mm from here to here, and this from here to this will be 16 mm. So select this side. Sorry, it will be over defined. Now I have to specify one more dimension, which you can see here, 12 mm. Select this center line, select this one. This will be 6 mm, half of 12 mm, like this. Now select this center line and uncheck this for construction. Now go to features, select here revolve cut. Axis will be this one. OK. You can see we have created the cutout. Now I will make cutout through this body. For that, let me go to the plane which I worked on. Select this front plane, normal to, and sketch. Now select here center line and create a center line in vertical direction. Now again select line command. Now snap this point, create a line up to here. Now an angular line or inclined line like this. Now little bit of inward. it changed into arc. So let me select it again, little bit of inward and in vertical downward direction, and close this sketch. Now I will assign some dimensions. For that, go to Smart Dimension. First, let me go through this dimension. You can see this cutout, inner cutout will be, let me edit this sketch, because there is an also of cutout up to 4 mm. So again select a line command and create a horizontal line and this one. Now trim this line and drag this line up to here. Now go to Smart Dimension, select this line. This will be 4 mm, and the dimensions, for the dimensions, let me go through the top view. The outer dimensions will be 44 and 38. This will be 44 divided by 2. Go to Smart Dimension, select this line, 44 divided by 2. Now this dimension will be 38, which is actually the cutout, this one. Select this line and this line. This will be 38 divided by 2, like this. Now from center line, you can see this height is 23 mm. Like this, and from center to this line it will be 12 by 2, means 6 mm. Now from this point to center line will be 19 divided by 2. Select this point and this center point, because the whole distance is 19 mm. So this will be 19 divided by 2, which is 9.5. Now this is 76 from top towards this point. So select this point, select this top surface. This will be 76. Now our sketch is fully defined. Now select this line and uncheck this for construction. Now go to Features, select here Revolve Cut. Now select this axis. You can see it is showing the preview. Now click here OK. Let me go through the section view so that you can easily view the cross section. Now you can compare the cross section like this. It is same as in the drawing. Now I will create these circular holes at the top surface of these two bodies. For that, let me go through the top view here. That there are, you can see there are 6 holes in the first body, and the dia are 7 mm and the hole depth is 6 mm. It is mentioned here. Now here the dia are 4.2 mm and the thick depth of hole are 6 mm. Here also there are 6 holes. So let me select this plane first. Normal to and sketch. Create a horizontal center line towards left like this. Now you can see from this center of this slot hole to the center of this body it is 32. So create a hole of dia 7 mm. Snap this any point, enter the value of 7 mm. Now go to smart dimension, snap the center, and this distance is 32 from here. Now select here extrude cut, and thickness will be 6 mm, or you can select through all. Now click here OK. Now go to circular pattern. Now direction, click on direction box, select this surface, cylindrical surface. Entities will be 6 and angle will be 360 degree, and make sure you check here equal spacing. Now features, we want this hole. You can see the preview. Now click here OK. Now again I will select this plane, normal to, and sketch. Now create another horizontal center line like this, and create a circle of dia 4.2. Snap anywhere in the line, enter the value of 4.2. Now we have to specify distance from the center of this body. It is 40 mm. Select this center, and this will be 40 mm. Now go to features, select extrude cut, and depth is here 6 mm. Enter the value of 6 mm or through all, because this boss thickness is 6 millimeters. Now click here OK. Now again select here circular pattern. Go to direction box, select this cylindrical surface, check here equal spacing, angle will be 360 degree, entities will be 6. Now features, let me select this hole. You can select it from here, or you can select it from the feature manager tree. Click here. Now OK. You can see it was very easy to create with the help of circular pattern. In the next step, we will design extruded bars on both the surface, and these extruded bars are in opposite direction with each other. Let me go through the drawing. You can see the direction of both the extruded bars is different, or you can say they are in opposite directions. Now I will design these extruded bosses. First I am going to design this extruded boss on this one, the smaller one. For that, let me go through this view. You can see the dimensions of this extruded boss are 16 mm and 32 mm. But these extruded bars is up to this surface. So for that I have to create one reference plane, and that reference plane must be tangent to this surface. So let me go through the part. Now you can see we have to create one reference plane which is parallel to this right plane or mid plane and tangent to this surface. For that, go to feature, select here reference plane. Now select here right plane. Now I will select this surface because I want my plane to be parallel to this right plane and tangent to this surface. You can see it is showing perpendicular, but I want it to be parallel. For that, go to here and select parallel. Now you can see our plane is tangent to this surface and parallel to the right plane. Now we will sketch on this plane. Click here OK. Now select this plane and select here normal to and sketch on this plane. Now go to sketch, select here sketch. Now I have to create the sketch. You can see this center of these two concentric circles will be at the mid of this whole body. So I will create two concentric circles. Let me go to select here circle command and create two circles, first one and second one. Now I will assign one constraint, select the center of these two circles which is common and select this point and make it vertical. Now I will assign some dimensions to these two circles. You can see the inner one is of 16 mm dia and the outer one is of 32 millimeters dia. So go to Smart Dimension, select this inner one. This one is of 16 mm. And now select this outer one. This one is of dia 32 millimeters. Now I have to assign one more dimensions because you can see it is yet underdefined, and I have to assign dimension. I have to assign dimension from this top surface or bottom surface because it can still move in vertical direction. For that, let me go through the side view. You can see this one. Now you can see from this center point to the bottom surface of this boss, it is 38 millimeters. Now go to Smart Dimension, select this center point and select this bottom surface like this. This one will be 38 millimeters. Enter. Now I will use extrude command, but I'm not going to use these two at a time. I will show you how will I create cut and all these features with the help of these two sketches. Now go to extrude boss base. Direction will be opposite, or you can select here up to the surface and select this surface. Now expand this selected contours. Now I will select this time only this outer circle. You can see. Now click here OK. Now expand this and make this sketch visible. Now you can see there is a cut of this inner 16 mm up to this body. Now go to extrude cut. Now select this inner one. You can see. Let me clear section and select this one again. Direction will be opposite. This one. Now select here up to the surface or up to next. Select here up to next and click here OK. Now let me hide this plane and hide this sketch too. Now you can see we have created this extruded boss with smaller 16 mm cutout up to this inner surface, this one. Now I have to do the same on this body. Now I will again select here reference plane and go to plane. Now select here right plane. This time I will select this surface because its dia is different from this previous one. So I will select this. Now it is again showing perpendicular. Let me select this parallel. Now you can see it is showing in this direction, but I want it to be in the other direction. So for that, click here flip offset. Now you can see it has switched to this side because our extrude is on the opposite side of this extrude. Now click here OK. Now select this plane and normal to and click here sketch. Now I will create here two circles of diameters 12 mm and 32 mm, and their distance from the top base of this top base extruded boss is 38 mm. So diameters are, and this will be at the middle or mid axis of this whole body, this body. So go to circle command, select circle and create two circles like this. Now go to Smart Dimension, select this inner one, its dia will be 12 millimeters. Now select this outer one, its dia will be 32 millimeters. Now select the center point and select this side. This will be 38 millimeters like this. Now I will add one constraint. Now select this center point and snap the midpoint of this whole boss. Looks like it is not showing. I can create a center line. Now you can see. Now select this point and select this line and make them coincident like this. Now go to features, select your extrude boss base. Now select here up to the surface. Now select this cylindrical surface. You can see. Now click here OK. Now expand this and select this sketch and make it visible. Now select here extrude cut and select this inner circle of dia 12 millimeters like this, and select here up to next. You can see it is up to this entire inner surface. Now click here OK. Now let me hide this sketch and this plane. Now you can see we have created this both the extruded boss by creating two reference planes, and in this way we can create this advanced type of part in SolidWorks with the help of very simple approach. And in case you like this video, please subscribe our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any notifications. Thank you.